1988, a year the world will never forget. A small country in the Caribbean made history that year at the Winter Olympics. People found it so intriguing that a country with absolutely no snow qualified for such a chilly event. Soon, a movie was made about this historic feat that solidified that one of a kind Jamaican accomplishment and have many visitors repeating to us, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's bobsled time, cool runnings. You know what I'm talking about? The Jamaican bobsled team. You saw the guys moving earlier, moving and grooving pre-game. The opening ceremony at the 2022 Olympics took place today, and Jamaica once again is ready to do what they do best: make some great history. Wishing the teams all the best at the Winter Olympics in bobsled and also in the skiing event that one Jamaican qualified for.
Ready? Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Cool running.
Now, let's learn a little bit about the Jamaican bobsled team. The first team in 1988 consisted of Devon Harris, Dudley Stokes, Michael White, Freddie Powell, and last minute replacement Chris Stokes. So as you know, they qualified at the 1988 Winter Olympic Games in Calgary, Alberta. Their coach was Howard Siller, an Olympic bobsledder from the United States in 1972 and 1980. Jamaica was called the underdog because they came from a tropical environment. You know, says salt, sun, round the island, if you're sun or rain. And some people have experienced hail, but we never have snow, right? So of course people were saying, ha, who they be coming to a Winter Olympics and want to take place in this event and them don't know nothing post Noah. But Jamaica was not turned off by that. Now, they had little experience in the sports, of course, and had to appeal to other teams for basic equipment in order to compete. In the final run, they lost control of the sleigh, crashed, and did not officially finish. Dudley Stokes and Michael White entered the two-man bobsleigh event, finishing 30th out of 41 teams. So even though they didn't finish, they were applauded for their tremendous event and gained popularity quickly at the games and after for just being there. So we're going to talk about what happened afterwards, right? What happened to the bobsled team, how did it evolve, and so forth. So the team returned to the Winter Olympics at the 1992 Games in Albertville, France, and they finished 25th. They qualified for the 1994 Winter Olympic Games in Norway. Critics were stunned when they finished in 14th place, ahead of the United States, Russia, Australia, and France. At the 2000 World Push in Monaco, the team won the gold medal. At the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, the two-man team of Winston Watts and Lascelles set the Park City bobsled track record and the Olympic record for the push-start segment of the two-man race at 4.78 seconds. Jamaica failed to qualify for the 2006 Winter Olympic Games in Italy and the 2010 Winter Olympic Games in Vancouver, Canada. The two-man bobsled team qualified for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games in Russia.
also has a women's
Now, do you
bobsleigh
also
team?
know that
Jamaica
we
competed
have
in
women's bobsleigh with a crew of two that's consisted of pilot Portia Morgan and Winsome Cole on brakes, winning push titles in 2000 and 2001. They achieved the fastest push times in all runs, resulting in a landslide victory. These women initiated the Jamaican Women Bobsleigh Team program and were seen as contenders in the sport. The program suffered a setback because of lack of funding, and brakeman Winsome Cole suffered injuries due to a crash, resulting in the team having to withdraw from a few of the competitions. The team returned to compete at the 2014 Winter Olympic Games with Kay Marie Jones and Celicia Slack competing in a North American Cup race in November 2014, ending an over 10-year absence of a Jamaican female crew in international competition. Alright guys, so if you didn't know that, let me know in the comments and tell us what do you think about the Jamaican bobsled team, both male and female. Tell us in the comments, and were you there that day in 1988? Would love to hear your experience of that day. Now let's speak about the influence of, that great feat that Jamaica did. In 1988, the team inspired the reggae song Jamaican Bobsled by the Rock and Roll Animals. So it played on radio station and later released on the CD Yatta Yatta Yatta. The song was recorded after Jamaica had announced that they would be entering a bobsledding team to the Olympics, but before the Olympics had actually started. Nevertheless, the lyrics accurately predict the team would crash during one of their runs. Okay then. Alright guys, so in 1993, Disney released Cool Runnings, a movie loosely based on and inspired by the team's experience in the four-man event at the 1988 Winter Olympic Games. The 1988 four-man team were referenced in the 1999 Futurama episode Xmas Story. The 2014 team was the inspiration for the bobsled song written by Sidney Mills and from Steel Pulse. The music video features 8-bit graphics. The song is timed to sync up to the team's bobsled run. The song was widely shown on television Olympics coverage in the lead up to the team's run. Alright guys, so that's good. I think people were overly impressed with the effort. Many might thought it would have been impossible, but Jamaican take it to them and prove that we can do this. So I hope it is inspirational to you as well to try do your thing despite how many odds may be against you, because one, they have little experience with the sport, they never have much the equipment, and they still got everything together and went for it and made history while doing it. Never win, but made a great impact. So sometimes it's not about the win or the victory, but the journey and the stuff that takes you there. Alright guys, so let's do with the current Winter Olympics, which is happening this month. So Jamaica has 3 entries that you need to watch, so make sure you watch the Winter Olympics. For the four-man bobsled team and the male bobsled team, we have Sean Wayne Stevens, Ashley Watson, Matthew Wigpe, Nimroy Torgat, and Rolando Reed. So looking forward to seeing what they'll do with the 2-man, 4-man, and woman's monobob, which pushes off in China this month. Alright guys, so that's it. We're looking forward to seeing what happens at the Winter Olympics and cheering our team on no matter how they perform, because getting there is such a great journey, and we just want to big them up for staying diligent, consistent, dedicated, and keep shining no matter what. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Stay upful as you can, as healthy as you can, and wishing you be a blessing. Alright? We'll chat again soon.